Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from the Clubhouse server. Doing a little bit more building. I did actually a lot more building. I did a lot off camera because I kind of got in the groove. I started listening to music and just kind of doing my thing. And it just sort of happened like, look at this. All right, I built this entire building right here. So I didn't want to have a repeat of last episode where it's like, here's the regular house that I'm building. So I kind of went ahead. Remember last episode we built this, and I like it. It looks a lot. It looks really good. I like it a lot. But then this building right here is outlined, but I didn't actually have it done. Well, now I got it done. Bam! The outside of it at least is finished. Oh, I lied to you guys, by the way. I lied completely. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. I didn't actually do the shrubs on the outside of this, the bushes and stuff. Still have to do that. There's things that I need to do, and that is definitely one of them. However, I did go ahead and build an entire building instead. So I got this place finished, the outside of it. It was a little tricky, not gonna lie. It was a little tricky. Let's how about we do this? Actually, I don't think I've done this yet. Let's pop this out here, pick this up, and then let's equip our elytra here, and oh yeah, it's my savior. And then let's get up in the sky here a little bit and take a look. Okay, so you can see that there's a slanted part to that building right there, and then this roof was a mess as well, trying to get that sorted out. But yeah, it all came together in the end. I mean, I think it looks pretty decent. I mean, it's not like the greatest build I've ever done, but I think it worked out. Yeah, I think it kind of came together in the end just fine. All right, let's go ahead and take these guys off and re-equip my chest plates. It's nothing blows me up. Thought I'd just do a quick flyby there just to show you guys how it looked from above. All right, so here we have this building. Now, what's this building for? I don't actually know. This might be another bog standard housing thing, but one thing I really want to do in it, and I mean, I have to finish the inside, but one thing I really want to do in it is I want to build a basement, because this place doesn't have any kind of basement dwellings yet. There's no basement floors. It's all above ground. And if you look around, this is a plains, okay? So if you know anything about weather, they like the wind and stuff likes to pick up on the plains, sometimes creating dust storms and whatever, and big windy conditions, especially like when it gets storming and there's like really terrible weather. It can also kick up tornadoes. So if that happens, these places are boned. They're made out of wood primarily. They're totally going to get destroyed by a tornado. So if that were to happen, they would need a tornado shelter. So I think that it would be a good idea if in some of these places, especially the bigger places, I put actual basements. So I kind of want to do that here. Now, to do that, I'm going to need, I'm thinking like a whole new floor here. Like, I'm going to go probably the stone floor, and let's make it happen. Bam! Something like that. I'm thinking that should do just fine. Look at that. I mean, it's a stone floor. It's pretty basic. All right, let's get around to actually working on this basement, actually. I didn't mean to put these things here. Let's get around to working on this basement, actually, because where the basement actually sits, I don't really know where I'm going to put that. Didn't really think about that. Like a true professional, I totally didn't give it any thought. All right, I mean, I could make a stairwell right there, which would look fine. And this could be the living area, I guess, around here. Or, actually, this could be more interesting. I could squeeze it in this corner, and then I could have more room for more decorations and stuff. I kind of like that idea better. Little spiral staircase sort of leading down to the basement, basically knocking out this right here. And then maybe a little bit this way as well. 2 wide staircase going down. One more. Yeah, something like that. That should do just fine for what I have in mind. Now, the cobble look is what I'm going to go with, all right? So I'm basically going to make the walls out of cobblestone for the most part, with some supports of other kind of stone variants and stuff like that. But it's going to be strongly reliant on cobblestone, I think, because I think that's basically what you would use to line the basement in a building such as this. I actually was going to come up with some really sophisticated, logical reason why that is. I can't think of one. I'm just going to do it. All right, so I need to figure out what kind of stairs. Stairs would probably still be stone too. Everything would be stone. This is going to be, like I said, a stone basement, primarily built so that it can help defend you against like bad weather, inclement weather and stuff. So I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to need more stone than that. Let me get some of these things out here. Some of this maybe, possibly, probably, actually, hold on one second. I think I saw somewhere in one of these many shulker boxes over here, I had stone slabs. And I want to go find them because I need them right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Those are the ones I was talking about. That too, I'll take that as well. All right, as far as decorating, I'm not sure I'm going to get to that in this episode, but I do want to at least get the basement built, dug out, and finished, and the stairwell leading down there. I just walked right past the entrance like a pro. All right. I do probably need more cobblestone than just 12 pieces. I have a few on me there. All right, so this I don't want to make it too steep of a gradient going down, actually. I kind of want to keep it a rather gradual slope, like it's actually like a stairwell type thing. Let's get some of these guys on the hotbar as well. And then this part can get dug out as well. And then this will come down something along those lines of, oh man, I wish I had more than 9 spots in my my inventory. Let's get this thing down here too. I probably don't need the X. That's something I can sacrifice. All right, yeah, this is looking good. Let's start bringing this down. Oh, I found some clay. Oh, I found an invisible block. That's not actually a block that's there. All right. I have no room for you, clay. I'm sorry, but I will find I'll find a home for you maybe. All right, and then I also probably want to get this too. Good. All right, like this. This is starting to come together now. Let's put that right there. Another. I mean that's kind of nifty, but that's not what I wanted. Oh, the pickaxe is gone now. Man, the inventory struggle is real. Okay, let's just do this. I just removed it, but let's just do it anyway. All right. The inventory struggle is real. This is going to have to get knocked out one more, it looks like. At least. What can I get rid of out of my inventory to make this a little bit more manageable? Like the wood, for example. I can probably pitch that in there for right now. That'll give me a little bit of wiggle room. I didn't actually want to do that. I don't want to. It's not that bad. All right, I'll stick with it. All right, goodbye, sword. It looks like it's straight up building from here. If something comes in and attacks me, I'm fighting back with a shovel. All right, let's drop these in here like so, and then that should give us enough room to squeeze through here. I'm thinking, yeah, it does, just barely. Whew, this is a tight fit. Boy, people are coming down here. They're really in trouble. All right, so how far over does that go? 1, 2, 3, and then it has to be the wall if I'm keeping with the shape of the building. So 1, 2, and then right here, and then this is the wall actually. So let's knock this out. Let's get some cobble action going right here. This is definitely the wall. That's where it's got to be. And I don't really need it to be too much farther down than this. I think this is already pretty good. Let's just slap a couple more of these in here. Take up a little bit of this. Actual stone on this world. There's not a lot of that, actually. And then let's do... andesite would be really great here, actually, but I don't have any in my inventory at the moment. I'm too lazy to go run up and get it. All right, let's do that. So I am going to have this drop down just a little bit more, just to give me a little bit of breathing room, but I can actually knock out a large portion of this here. Pick up all those. All right, so I am going to drop this down just a wee bit more. And then I can add a couple of little slabs thingies here, like so. I think that might be good enough for what I want. I'm trying to think if I want to knock it down one more row or not. But I'm thinking the answer is no. I'm thinking that would be exactly what I was looking for a basement. All right, let's just squirt a torch down here so that there's no terrible things that spawn. All right, so now I have to dig out the shape of the building, or at least a significant little chunk. So give me one quick second to do that. All right, so here we have a very boring, bog standard basement looking cobble wall crap hole. This is not a very good build. This is actually pretty bad. All right, so there's a couple of things I can do to improve this, though. One, I can get rid of the solid texture on the walls. Okay, I did say I was going to do it primarily cobblestone, but not entirely. All right, now this is supposed to be kind of a decrepit kind of area. It's the underground area, and judging from how this place kind of looks like it's not very modern. Like, you don't expect to have electricity running through here. This is all oil lamps and stuff like that. You can expect that this place down here is not going to be like super 20th century, build or anything like that. It's going to be a little rundown and ragged. So to do that, I'm going to actually break down a lot of this. Like these sharp corners like this, those are going bye-bye. The dirt that you see on the ceiling, yeah, that's got to go. This is going to be basically almost like they carved it in here and added cobble to kind of add the supports to the room itself, but it's still basically just carved into the ground is what I'm going for. So one thing I got to do is I got to change the floor, but I'll get to that in a little bit because the floor, I'm not dealing with no diorite floor. That's not going to fly, yo. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slap down the stone cutter here because I'm going to be primarily building with stone. I'm going to get a couple of stair blocks as well. Okay, that should be probably pretty good. Grab a couple more of those things. All right, let's get to actually rounding off, let's say, this corner, for example. We're going to just remove that corner completely and maybe dig it back just a bit. So if you guys ever watch me do or see what I did in Babel, the underground sewer section was very decrepit, and it's kind of along the same lines of what I'm thinking of doing here. What am I getting a different block in there? I think andesite works really well. Gravel would be a good one also. Do I have that upstairs? Do I have that in my little box up here? Do I have a bed that I can sleep so that creepers don't come down there and just blow up my entire basement? Although that could actually make it look kind of like what I wanted to do. I want it to look like it's really decrepit and kind of falling apart, and having a couple explosions would probably do that. All right, let's get a stack of andesite down there. There is a little bit of gravel. I'm probably going to need to grab more. Crackstone bricks is probably going to be a must. And I have some stone bricks, but I'm going to grab some more. Mossy is probably going to be a must. And I'll throw these in just for fun. Look at my inventory. Look at how bad it looks. There's so much stuff. These things actually might come in handy for something. I'm going to keep those. All right. Let's get down here and start working on this corner then. All right, so to make it look really broken down, all right, that's what we're going for here. We don't want no fancy schmancy corner. We're looking for something that is an absolute destroyed crap hole. So what we got to do is we got to add broken down sections, basically. I don't actually want to add too many stone bricks, and if I do, I'm probably going to add them near the top because I want, like I said, I want it mainly cobble. Speaking of, do I put cobble in there next? So I just do something like that. And then over here, do something like that. And then something like that. And then like that. Yep. Okay, so now it's... it looks a little too symmetrical. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and remove these. And that as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to replace that with some gravel in there. Cobblestone. And then some andesite, I think will look pretty good. So there, that's starting to look pretty good. This actually could be broken down just a little bit further, something like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. All right, so that's starting to look a lot better. Now that, I mean, it's still great, but that texture, that shape for that corner looks way better than just a solid 90 degree. When you're going for something that's a little bit more run down and broken down, that's money. All right, now over here, here's another 90 degree, just perfect edge right there. That's not gonna fly, not in this place, no. We're gonna have to break this up big time. All right, so just that alone helps out a million times. All right, let's go ahead and knock out a section of this wall also, because we're gonna have to knock this back too to really make this place look like it's falling apart. Something like that. And then we're going to, I should really have the shovel on my hotbar. Hopefully we don't get attacked by anything. All right, so then we're gonna knock this out here, and we're gonna put a couple of these guys back there and that as well. All right, so this thing actually I'm not really a fan of. I'm going to take that out, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get up here and do that. Punch that out, throw some gravel in it. All right, so yeah, that's starting to look like a lot more run down, a lot more. And it's starting to look kind of like what I was hoping it would do. Look at that, yeah, all right, so this is what I'm talking when I said a cobble primarily. It's not cobble entirely, though. Let's go ahead and knock this out and get some rough texture shapes, or mix it up, or diversity, that's the word I'm looking for. Throw that in there as well. All right, now these things can kind of come across here. I don't really want to keep doing that with just cobble though, so I'm going to try to throw in a couple of smooth stone slabs in there as well to kind of mix it up a bit. You see what I'm talking about? Now this is the same general shape. It goes over and then there's an indent right here, but this isn't 90 degree nothing. This is a lot more smoothed out and roughed up, you know, so it should look a little bit more interesting. Let's go ahead and get this going here as well. I don't actually need to have this go too crazy here because I don't want to make it too bad. I want people to identify that this is actually the basement and not just the dungeon of some kind. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Put some of that in there. Good, like that. All right, so that's not that bad. Let's go ahead and smooth this surface, this ceiling part out here just a wee bit. Something along the lines of that. All right. All right, so you see what I'm talking about? You see what I mean when I'm talking about roughing it up without actually changing the shape too much? It's kind of what I'm going for right here. All right, so now I got to do the rest of this. Now this whole section right here has to be completely covered because I can't have that the dirt showing like that. That's not gonna fly. So we're gonna have to sprinkle this stuff in there to cover that completely, which it looks like I might have succeeded almost at doing just what I was hoping to do. Let's actually replace that with a whole block. And then Yeah, something like that. And then this part can actually be dug out just a wee bit, like the whole thing. Making underground basements, what fun. Let's take this out too a little bit. And then let's do something like this. And then I'm kind of guessing, but I'm thinking like that. And then, okay, so it looks kind of like it sort of collapsed a little bit there, which is fine. I got to do the floor. I'm going to leave that just like that until I start working on the floor, because I think that's going to blend in pretty well with that. I got to fix this area over here as well. Let's get this going right now. Let's do something like this. And now this top part up here, actually, even the edges, like right here is fine because it was such a small area, but I can't just have a nice clean edge like that around the whole entire area. So I am going to bring this out just a bit, so it looks more like almost like a cave, to be honest. But obviously the cobblestone means that somebody's been here. Let's go ahead and rough up this wall just a bit. Give this a little different shape and texture. Let's go ahead and throw that in like that. Peek my eye up in here, throw in a piece of gravel. Alright. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I think that's just fine the way it is. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, yeah, that works a little bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and punch up this this wall a little bit too. This isn't quite exactly what I had in mind. Oh, I do want to keep that though, because that's kind of the area over there. Alright, now I did say that these things would come in handy. I think that might come in handy right here. Okay, so this is going to be adding some supports into this area, even though that part's supposed to be collapsed, so I don't really want to add it there. It's supposed to be adding some supports into the area, even though it might look like they've kind of been destroyed or fallen apart. Something like that. Alright, adds a little bit of man-made stability to this, even though it's not very stable at all. Oh no, I'm gonna want that. All right, let's keep it going here and adding a little bit more brokenness to this. Brokenness to this. Is that a good band name? I said something the other day. And I'm trying to think about what it was I said that it was perfect. It was I was at work. It was flawless. I can't remember it right now either. It was almost as good as when I said apocalyptic neighborhood in 7 Days to Die. If you haven't watched that series, there's a part in there where I said, welcome back to this apocalyptic neighborhood. And I was like, oh my god, that's the most epic band name I could probably ever think of. Alright, let's go ahead and actually drop in one of these guys here so that it kind of looks like it's part of the surface up there. Yeah, like that. Alright, look at this. What do you guys think? Look at this. Does this look way more interesting than just that box that it was when I first came down here? It's what I'm going for anyway. Now the floor, like I said, the floor needs some love. It needs a little TLC, that's for sure, because it sucks right now. Let's go ahead and put those back into their block form. Yeah, it sucks right now. So what I'm going to do is I only have a little bit of smooth stone, but I'm going to dig up this whole floor and I'm going to replace it with at least smooth stone in most spots, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I ran out of smooth stone, and I don't know if I have any up there, but that's alright, because I'm going to be taking some of this back out. Namely right here, for example. I want this part to look like it's kind of collapsed in this area, so I can take the smooth stone out of this place. And then I'm going to replace it with some broken down stuff, so it looks like it's kind of disheveled. I can probably get those out of my hotbar, because I probably don't need them. I heard a skeleton up there. I bet you it's nighttime. No, it's not. I just heard a skeleton, which means that there's a desert, or there's a cave somewhere nearby here. Alright, let's dig this up and replace it with some gravel. And let's get all this clay out. Whoops, I didn't mean to take out that piece of dirt back there. Actually, I think I want to keep that. Alright, man, efficiency 5. Ooh, those things dig fast. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill in the rest of this wall here just a bit with various stone-colored stuff. I want to actually kind of do something like this too. Alright, this is, yeah, I'm winging it. I'm winging it, people. I'm going off of whatever part of the brain uses creative influence is what I'm going off of right now. If someone knows that, please, comment section, let me know. Alright, so let's dig this part up as well, and then we can probably drop something like that in there, and then drop a couple pieces of the smooth stone in here. It's almost good. That part, what the heck? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me get down there and grab that because it's kind of distracting me. Let's just do that. That works fine. All right, so that looks good and broken down now. This part of the ground leading to it, though, would not be in great shape, so we're going to go ahead and throw a couple bits of gravel in there. Now, I do have some more of this stuff that I can fill in this area with, but not all of it, and that's fine because there's still got to be parts here. Is it turning nighttime? It is turning nighttime. It's nighttime now. Sleep in the basement. Sure, why not? And snoozed. All right. All right, so now I got to rough up the rest of this floor here, just to kind of get it. I just put all this stuff down, and now I'm immediately tearing it up, just so that it can kind of make a little bit of sense. Something like that. Yeah, all right. And I also want to actually lower this just a smidge, which means that I'm probably going to have to redo this part just a bit, just to make this kind of feel like it's been worn down a lot more. Let's go ahead with, do I not have any more cobble stairs? I don't think I have any more cobble stairs. Just slap this bad boy on the stairs for right now. Let's get at least one of these things, all I really need, and that's, I'm going to throw right there. And then the cobble slabs. This part I'm going to fill in quickly, and then start sprinkling in the cobble design throughout it as well. Alright, so now I have plenty to fill in the rest of this. There we go. I hear them. Oh, they're back, baby. Oh, they're back for round 2. Round 3? Round 1 billion. They've been around forever. Where are you guys? I heard you. In your leader's face. You want to shoot your leader, please? Thank you. Any more? Those guys have been plaguing me constantly. They're constantly attacking me. It's just insane. Alright, let's just drop some of these things that I picked up off of them in there. Let's go see if I got a head off of one of those guys, because usually when they attack me, I get one of them to drop their head. Not this time, though. That's okay. Alright, I heard him. I heard the stomping around. I was like, that's either some running creepers or there's some bandits around. Alright, let's get back down here and finish off the basement here. It is looking good and creepy. I'm liking this so far. There's not much more I want to do, actually, to this part so much as I want to do more, so once I get it finished, the floor finished and everything, because then I want to get to like the decorating parts and whatnot. So by decorating, I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm going to put down here. Maybe a little wine cellar. That would make sense. Squeeze it in here someplace. Storage area with some barrels. That would probably make some sense as well. Yeah, that would probably make a lot of sense, actually. I like that idea. Storage area with barrels. All right, I think that's... Ooh, this whole place needs to be done. I kind of want to get to decorating. All right, so I'm going to I'll do this off camera in between episodes, but this part right here, I want to get to decorating. So let me go collect my my resources, and I have a shulker box in my inventory. That's one way I could manage my inventory. Let me go get some resources ready, and then I'll get back in here and do some decorating. All right, I've got some stuff. I got some stuff that I can use. All right, let's get down here and try to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff. Let's get rid of that. I got some bookshelves, which I don't really want to overdo the bookshelves on here. This isn't exactly a library. I mean, but it would be kind of a good place to go drinking. You know, like if you're a guy and you had a really bad day, or even if you're one of the ladies of the town and you had a really bad day, you could always sneak around to the cellar, grab a bottle of booze off of the shelf, and just park it, read a book by candlelight, and have a drink, you know? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove that there. I'm going to actually put some of these things like right here, almost like this is the wine cellar. That they can pull from. Now, it would actually make sense for there to be like a, oh, I already have some planks right here. For there to actually be like a chest or two down here for various goods or wares. I know chests aren't really used that often anymore or at least I don't use them that often anymore now that I have access to these guys right here, because I think these just look better. I mean, they don't hold as much, but I mean, they hold as much as a regular chest, but you can double up chests, you know, you get what I mean. But chests would still work down here, I think, but this would be a good place for someone to store a chest. And then right over here, I'm thinking it would be a great place for someone to be able to just park it and have a drink. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to slap that down right there. We're going to remove the torches, because I want to see how dark it is down here. I would like to keep it kind of dark, but at the same time, you know, I don't want mob spawning, so I probably will have to put another light somewhere in here, probably. I can probably just hang it right off the ceiling, too, something like that. Look at it. That's perfect. All right. What's the light level down here? I just say it's perfect, and it might actually be deadly. Where's the light level? Light. Okay, light is 4. That's not great. All right. Well, there's only 2 spots right here. Well, what's this right here? Light level 5. Okay, there's several spots. Okay, I probably gotta get another light in there. I guess I could actually just set one on the ground also, because I mean, people have been like, "Yo, this cave in down here, whatever. We need lights," so I could just set one right there on the ground. Yeah, that works. That does not look too bad. I kind of want to throw another. Actually, you know what? No, I was gonna throw another chest right there, but I don't actually want to do that. I lied. What I want to do is I want to throw in the storage part that I was talking about. How this is where they'd store goods. I want to do that. Let's have something needs to change here. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, though. I also was thinking about the supports that they added down here. It probably would have been a little bit thicker than just a couple of these twigs, you know. But so I was thinking about actually knocking out a section of this, like so, and replacing it with some spruce, actually. Some spruce supports. Now, those things can be kind of... the supports, I don't need them all over the place, but I was going to put them in various places. So it gives it a little bit more support. What do you guys think? I think that actually is a really nice feature to it. I could also like damage them a little bit, you know, like they don't have to be in great shape, like that. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I don't know. Yeah, that works. All right, and I probably should throw one somewhere over here too. Probably right here. Actually, I'm thinking that's why the reason why the whole entire basement didn't cave in is because there's this support here. And I should probably knock that out. Oh, there's actually stuff showing right here. I didn't even realize that. What do I got that I can throw in there? Cobble? Perfect. Alright, yeah, that works out pretty good. I don't really want to add any more supports than that. I'm thinking that this is just fine how it is. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm not sold about the strip logs in the cellar here, so let me know what you guys think about those, if I should just leave it solid spruce. I kind of like the solid spruce. This also looks really too clean. I could even just jack it up just a hair, and that would be better than nothing. Like that. I mean, it's not exactly great either, but it's something. I'll fix that in a little bit. But all right, so there we go with that. Let's see. I did say this would be a good place to come down and have a drink, but I didn't actually, take a seat. I didn't actually make a seat for the person to actually sit down on. Something like right there. Good. All right, now actually, I was gonna make some signs. Ooh, it's nighttime. I was gonna make some signs and use that for the side, you know, like how you make a standard chair in Minecraft. But let me kill the skeleton instead. Oh my god, he moved. Oh, there's Neo from the Matrix right here. Let's go just kill him with the sword. Never mind, he died on his own. Alright, got wildly distracted there for just a second. Get my arrow back. Yeah, but I have a chest back here that actually has signs in it, so I'm just going to run back here and grab one, because when I put all my stuff away from a couple episodes ago, I was like, oh, dang it, I already had signs in here. I didn't need to make them. Were they in here? Yeah, they were right there. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead, and I also have a door here. I also have a whole lot of other stuff I need to get out of my inventory. Where? Why? Ooh, enchanted boots. Don't mind if I do. Especially since, what kind of enchantment's on those things? Protection 1? Perfect. Especially since I believe the armor stand in here does not have boots. Now it does. All right, so let's see. A door. I wouldn't mind grabbing a door while I'm here as well, too. All right, so let's get back over there, get the sign placed, get this door placed, and I think that's probably going to call it. I think I'm going to probably call it after that. I mean, it's been a kind of a weird episode. Just dug a hole underground and decorated it a little bit, but I mean, hey, it's Minecraft. What else am I supposed to do? All right, so let's go ahead and slap the sign right there on the side there so that person can sit here, drink, and relax. Maybe read a book or something like that. And the other thing I wouldn't mind adding down here, but I need smooth stone to do it. And of course I don't have that because why would I? What do I have in here? Where did I even get this thing? Oh, this is right from the front. All right, actually this is kind of what I needed anyway. So let's go ahead and just grab these. Remember, I just picked that up. I just picked it up probably like a couple seconds ago, and I'm already like, what is this? Memory, people. All right, so there, I added a couple pebbles down here. I think that's about it. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Comment section, let me know. Let me eat a pork chop and stare at it. Ponder it. Yeah. I think that turned out all right. All right, and if you guys think it turned out all right, please go down and hit that like button. It would really help me out a lot. I got to fix that dirt wall behind me. Let me face this way. It would really help me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. It really means a lot. I like it when you guys come and watch my stuff here. It keeps me motivated. So I will catch you guys next week. Thank you again for watching, and bye-bye.